in addition to proof of stake making the Ethereum blockchain more efficient, and I would argue much more kind of long-term sustainable and not dependent on these kind of constant technical arms races with GPUs and ASICs and one ASIC monopoly that might be disrupted by another ASIC monopoly, basically moving to this approach where the security of the system is just secured by coins inside of the system itself.
ETH 2.0 launches on the 1st of December, a long-awaited release. A lot of people have been waiting since the beginning of Ethereum for an update to the Ethereum blockchain that would solve the scalability and the fee issues and also allow for a better foundation for the emerging DeFi market. And now ETH 2.0 is just right around the corner. The 524,000 ETH that was required for the deposit contract has been met and also massively surpassed. So we're going to be looking at all of that in this video. ETH 2.0 launches on the 1st of December. What a fantastic thing to happen. Many people were doubting if the amount of ETH would be enough in the deposit contract to enable a 1st of December launch, but there's nearly 700,000 ETH locked up and 534,000 were necessary. My name is Kierin and I'll be your DeFi guide. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe because I'll be making a lot of Ethereum DeFi staking pool content in the near future, and I'm sure you don't want to miss that out. So yeah, since the Ethereum genesis around 2000 days ago, now we're at the dawn of a new era, the first phase of the Ethereum 2.0 Serenity upgrade, the phase 0, which is the beacon chain. Now you can compare the beacon chain to a road, a foundation for the new blockchain. Now of course on this foundation you're not going to have any transactions, you're not going to have any apps running, but what you have is people going onto that blockchain as security guards and they're bringing their stake. So that's a bit of an analogy for the 32 ETH that is locked into the deposit contract to add this level of security on the Ethereum 2.0 blockchain. So let's quickly look at the stats. 410 million US dollars worth of ETH has been locked, 131% threshold, so that's fantastic. 688,096 ETH. I think it's slightly above this. I think it's around 698, but nearly 700,000 ETH and around 2025 unique depositors, which is pretty good. That means that it's a lot more decentralized. And here I think this is very, very interesting. And if we look at the ETH sent to ETH 2.0 over time, in the last videos, I was mentioning that I believed in the last few days, we're going to see a massive increase in deposits. And that's actually what we saw. Exponential increase. On the 23rd, there was 177,000 ETH sent to the deposit contract. And on the 24th of November, whopping 231,936 ETH. And a big chunk of that definitely comes from Bitcoin Suisse. They deposited around 100,000 ETH for their Ethereum clients. So what is also super interesting, I also mentioned that in the last video, but in this case, we've got a lot more deposits from 2017 than anticipated in the last video. This was much lower, and a large portion of the deposits are coming from 2020. That means people that bought their ETH in 2020. If you're interested in this, you can also look here down below. You can see the ETH deposit contract, and you can see sometimes they put their own name, and you might find someone that is popular, and you can look at his deposit contract. So you can also see the deposit contract on Etherscan. You can just copy and paste this address. I would just link it down below, below the like button. And you can see here the balance, the actual balance is 698,400. Pretty fantastic. Now, last but not least, as this is going to be a short video, let's quickly look at the price chart of ETH, how it's been performing and what the future outlook is going to be. And we're still in this lovely cloud for the Ichimoku cloud. This is the weekly time frame. So if I zoom in a little bit, I anticipate that it is possible that we're going to have a little bit of a retracement. So the next resistance is going to be at $646. So it's possible that we touch that and we have a bounce. So I'd really like for the price to break out of the cloud, because that would be very good. And then if we can touch support on the first support line would be $529. So maybe if you're interested in buying a dip, that might be a good opportunity if you're thinking about dollar cost averaging and looking for a good entry. And the second support line, which is the 454 US dollar price point. And this is a very strong support line. So I'd really hope that the price, should it rebound and not hold the first support line of 529, that I really hope that it bounces off of this other support line, $454. And if it would bounce off of that, then we'll definitely be seeing a very bullish growth in the near future for Ethereum. And then hopefully we can reach the target of $742, which is the next very strong resistance. Now, what is also super interesting is if you actually look at the ETH BTC comparison price, and here we're slowly breaking above the Ichimoku cloud. So as a quick recap, above the cloud is bullish, under the cloud is bearish. Now with Bitcoin's incredible price growth, nearly reaching the previous all-time high of 20,000 US dollars. I think now it's at 19,300 US dollars, and also see it's actually within reach of touching the previous all-time high. Now it's no surprise then with that massive growth of Bitcoin that the ETH BTC pair is suffering. I still believe that in the next few days, few weeks, it's possible that we maybe see a correction with Bitcoin after it touches the 20,000, and then we'll hopefully see a break above the cloud, above this resistance of 0.03, and that would put the ETH BTC price above the cloud. And so long as it's above the cloud, as long as it's above the cloud, then the price is bullish, and that means that ETH will be gaining in traction compared to Bitcoin. So that was this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. It's completely free, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye bye.